brutally abducted, deeply frightened and often badly injured, these are the lucky ones compared to others. Be it for restaurants, medicine jars or simply souvenirs, the demand for endangered animals remains high, threatening species and the whole ecosystem alike. Wildlife Alliance has been fighting the illegal trade since 2001. Its wildlife rapid rescue teams are active throughout the country and, if necessary, around the clock. This large-scale operation tackles all aspects of wildlife trade, raids and rescues, as well as organizing rehabilitation and release. Phnom Tamao Wildlife Rescue Center and Zoo is a safe haven for all animals that were rescued from the hands of poachers or were otherwise abused by humans. Spanning over 5,600 acres of regenerated forests, it's located 40 kilometers south of the capital of Phnom Penh. Throughout the past 15 years, it's been home to over 1,200 animals, including over 90 endangered or threatened species.
My name's Nick Marks. I work for Wildlife Alliance and I'm running the Wildlife Rescue and Care programs. Yeah, actually Phnom Tamao, when we first started here, it really wasn't very good. The Cambodian government didn't have enough money to keep their animals properly. And now, yeah, I would say it's probably one of the best. Phnom Tamao Wildlife Rescue Centre is probably one of the best of its kind anywhere in the world. No frills, we don't waste money, but on a fraction of the budget of a Western zoo. We keep all our animals really well, they're all well cared for. Nearly everything was rescued from the illegal wildlife trade. It's a rescue centre, though it does serve as a zoo. We care for everything here perfectly. No animal will ever be turned away.
One of Phnom Tamao's probably best-known residents is Chuk, a teenage elephant with a tragic story. The Wildlife Rapid Rescue Team found him with part of his leg seriously injured, likely to have been torn off by a poacher's trap.
He was very, very tiny, incredibly skinny and emaciated, and he was extremely sick. He'd lost the bottom of his foot. I stayed up in the forest with Chuk for around a week, 10 days, just to try and get him calm, because we knew we would have to transport him to Phnom Tamao Wildlife Rescue Centre here. So I slept in a hammock beside him every night, hand-fed him everything he ate to make him a little bit. He was a wild elephant, he was a very wild, frightened little chap, and we had to calm him down to make the journey. Chuk is now on his 4th prosthesis. It's changed his life radically. Before he had a prosthesis, he used to walk in the forest with his guardian big sister, Lucky, and he was getting tired very frequently. He'd stop frequently for a rest and a sleep. He didn't complain, he just got on with life. As soon as we gave him his first prosthesis, he was away in the forest. He just took off straight away, he was fine. Beyond that, a lot of the animals that we rescue, we also release again. I have another wildlife rehabilitation project in Koh Kong, in the forest, deep in the forest in Koh Kong. So if we can't release animals within the Phnom Tamao protected forest, which I am also helping to protect, we can go down and release them in Koh Kong. We've got sun bears now down there now, and also we've just released a family of binturongs.
just like with human children, it's the young animals that are the most vulnerable. They're the ones that need the highest amount of attention and care. Basic vital care that simply isn't available for everyone yet. After all, spotless living conditions tailored to their infant needs are crucial for the young ones to survive.
For baby animals that come in that have lost their mothers, that need hand raising, need special care for a few months, we need a nursery in which we can keep these animals.
This baby silver langur monkey has been recently rescued from a guest house in Sihanoukville.
This little chap, I'm afraid, should have her mother, and she hasn't got her, she's lost her. She's not strong. I can show you babies the same age that were born here just recently, and are being raised by their mother, and they're very strong. They never leave their mother, they're very, very strong. She doesn't look good, but she's hanging in there. And we're doing our best. The guys, these two little guys, Mr. Pissé and Mr. Tu, are doing a great job raising her as they would, as a mother langur would. She doesn't really leave. They're with her all day, 24/7. This is exactly why we need the money for a little nursery in which we can keep our animals nicely, with all the attention and all the love that they need and the proper care. But we don't really have a place specifically to do this just yet, and we do need that.
For the experts in Phnom Tamao, a baby clinic to help the young ones is urgently necessary. They already have a house for it. What it now needs are easy-to-clean tiles, cages, simple utilities like running water, solar panels for electricity.
We're not building a new facility. You know, that would be more expensive again. That would be $10,000 again on the top of that. We're trying to minimize the costs for everything we do. We don't have money to throw away. So we have to maybe use this facility, put it to better use for baby animals. I mean, we will not stop. If we don't get the funds to do this, we won't stop looking after baby animals. But we can do it better.
But as these young ones grow, so does their appetite. When taking care of the animals at Phnom Tamao, it's the daily running costs that eat up the largest part of the budget. All animals need food and care, a basic necessity which almost exclusively relies on the donations that Wildlife Alliance receives. And this holds true for the whole operation, with the rapid rescue teams playing an equally important part in saving Cambodia's endangered wildlife. A broad scope of activities that is well organized and highly efficient.
So thanks everybody for your support. We really, really need it.